Look, if we're gonna do this, let's do it properly.
You want to look at the money? I find it always calms me.
I'm not the key. I don't open anything anymore.
Osiris, here lies the warrior of the people. Let her cross over!
This is deep stuff, Willow. We're talking about raising the dead.
You play for kittens?
Cup of tea. Almost got shagged. Cup of tea.
It's fucking fantastic.
I love that sound.
Arg.
Hello, and welcome to Beer with Buffy. I'm Rex.
I'm Josh.
In today's episode, we are reviewing Season 6, Episode 20, Villains.
Villains indeed.
We are at the beginning of the end, my friend. The beginning of the end of Season 6, that is.
Yeah? We're fucking close. Some shit's going down, bruh. In a good way.
Yeah.
Kind of. Well,
I mean...
half and half.
The show's gotten better, and there's certain things that we're no longer going to have to deal with anymore.
Yeah.
So, bright side? Yeah. I think that's very important.
Yeah, that's a great song. White people love it. I would know.
As you may or may not know, here on Beer with Buffy, we have supporters on Patreon, and we like to call those supporters our executive doodle-doos, because we're weird.
Well, then, what do you do with those executive doodle-doos, Rex?
I don't do anything with them. You have a propensity to fuck them.
Oh, that's because I like cloacas. All right? I mean, you can't judge a guy for that, right?
I can.
All right. Well, okay, you judgy bastard. Jeez.
That actually makes me think of something that I want to tell you about later.
Wow. Wow.
Our executive doodle-doos are as follows. Krista Bear. Joshua, what are you doing, Joshua? Tinka Doodle-Doo. Pixie Dark. Elon the non-binary anti-fascist Bond. Tracy Kidd. Monica Fonseca Excelentes. T. Suba Spike. Audrey Two French Last Names. Check out my band Cryptids. Nathan Lancy. Dulcinea. Rachel Doodle-Doo. Sea Hole Emporium. Mr. Tabalicious, Sandra Craig, Jay Sommer, Karen Moon, Pat Likes Turtles Again, Two-Tone Magister of Many Monikers Gnome, Father Defenestrado, Kelly MC, Jesse Rain, Carrie Phillips. Thank you so much. Without you, this show literally is not possible.
I'll Rachel your doodle-doo. No, I won't. That's inappropriate, Rex.
I don't even know that makes sense.
Good. Then we're off to a great start.
Excellent.
Woo! Yeah, don't forget to review us on iTunes. We love iTunes reviews.
Mostly because all the metrics out there on the internet love iTunes reviews.
And at this point, they're kind of like Christmas because they only come once a year.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a cum joke in there somewhere. I'm going to hold off on that. Just going to let that ride.
That must take some self-control and willpower on your part.
Not really. But I am edging right now.
That explains some things. the jerky hand motions under the table, and
Yeah. Oh, funny story. So once I was recording an episode of Wubba Lubba Pod with Alex, and you know how I just mindlessly spin my
yes
my bottle opener here. I watched the video later, and it looks like I'm just doing this. Under the table. And I'm like, oh my God. Alex, you know I'm not jerking off during the episodes, right? I'm going to make sure this is in view of the camera. Holy shit, that's awkward.
And see, it's shit like that. It is shit like that makes me go, I don't want to do these on video. I don't feel comfortable enough.
Coward.
Trusting myself.
Coward. All right, fine.
I like being an audio-only medium. Thank you.
You like being an audiophile?
No.
You dirty audio fucker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right in the cloaca.
Audio recordings don't have cloacas, Josh.
They do if you believe in yourself.
You just solidified the euphemism in my head of spinning my bottle opener. Hold on.
Are you what?
I'll be late to the party, guys. I gotta go spin my bottle opener.
Woo, yeah, you gotta clean out the pipes. Somebody could get hurt. You know? Man.
Anyway, it's time for a mom synopsis.
Joshua! What are you doing, Joshua? I'm making dinner. Do you like your chicken with or without skin? Oh, that's lovely, Joshua. I like it with skin. Thank you. Oof, tough order. Okay, boneless or bone-in? I like boneless, Joshua. More eating, less cutting and choking. All right, okay, I can work with that. Good thing I know of a boneless chicken running around in the woods. Really? Well, that's weird, Joshua. How does it support its own weight if it's boneless? That's silly. You say silly things, Joshua. You think that's silly? Why don't you think it's silly that I know of and where it currently is? Well, now that you mention it, you're right. I'm pretty sure you don't know anything, Joshua, and I haven't infantilized you quite enough recently. You're starting to have self-esteem again. Oh, I wouldn't worry too much about that. Okay, that's ominous, Joshua. All right, so whatever. Say I accept your premise that there's a boneless chicken running around in the woods. What are you going to do about its skin? You said it was a tough order. Well, let's just say I have a plan. Are you going to go hunt a blundering blob of chicken in the woods and then skin it, Joshua? I may or may not provide that service. Okay, well, I'm hungry. How long is this going to take, Joshua? Not long. I just have to torture it and make it feel guilty and powerless first. That's my boy! Don't forget to pluck its feathers before you put it in the oven. Oh, I'll be roasting it over an open flame, don't you worry. Because today on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, they take Buffy to the hospital after being shot by Warren. Willow is on a mission after Tara is killed by a different bullet. Willow goes to the magic shop and absorbs all the dark magic books into her body, then saves Buffy at the hospital, saving the bullet that almost killed her in her magic bag of holding. Her first attempt at avenging her dead lover is reluctantly aided by Buffy and Xander before they learn that Tara is even dead. And then they lose track of Willow, who's gained the power of teleportation. They take a traumatized Dawn to stay with Spike, but Clem is occupying the lair instead. Spike is off talking to a demon about trials to return to his former self. Xander and Buffy recruit Anya in a race against Willow to get to Warren, but they're too late when they find Willow just in time to witness Warren's last shitty breath before she flays his bitch ass alive. One down. The end.
Because you don't lie, cheat, or steal, or manipulate. That's an idea you would have. Willow brought me back. Willow brought me back. I just lay there. A little post-mortem comedy. I'm going to marry Bob Dole and raise penguins. Spike, you have to move on. To move. So much easier to talk to when he wanted to kill me. You like Slug? Go with Slug.
Man, it's
almost like there's three of them.
Oh, yes. No, it's just like, this episode chugs along quick. Like,
Yeah.
It felt really short.
It did, but it wasn't.
As you said, we open up on the ambulance heading over to Buffy's house, where I'm really confused and shocked that the police aren't there.
Oh, right?
Like, they mention the police later
Yeah,
in the episode, but like...
there should be a fucking citywide manhunt,
Yeah.
and we don't see a single cop.
No, not a
Yeah.
single cop.
But, you know,
And, like-
that's not the part of the story they're focusing on.
But here's the thing, though. It's very illogical that the EMTs would be there on site and nobody knows anything about the shooter. Like, in some jurisdictions, the EMTs aren't allowed on site unless they have an idea of where the hell the shooter is.
Oh, because the shooter could still be nearby
Yeah.
and waiting to
Yeah.
off anybody else. Okay, well, chalk that up to a realistic inconsistency number one.
Yes.
Okay, they happen all the time in Sunnydale, though.
Well, yeah.
Not even counting the demons.
The police are kind of useless in Sunnydale.
Oh, absolutely. Like, this show couldn't exist without the police being useless
yeah.
there.
Upstairs from Buffy's backyard, where she's getting her medical attention, we have Tara dying, well, dead already.
Pretty much dead.
Yeah, dead in Willow's arms. She goes Dark Willow, only a little Dark Willow, though.
Just a little dark. She starts commanding underworld gods to do her bidding.
Osiris, specifically.
Like you do.
Tells Osiris to bring her back, but Osiris is like, no, sorry, natural order. A human did that with a human thing, and it's all humans doing human things.
Ain't none of my business. So, yeah. We cut back to the backyard real quick. The EMTs tell Xander to shut the fuck up, but also her lung sounds are wet and her pulse is weak.
I like how he's like, what does that mean? And they don't say anything. By the way, what that means is that there's fluid in her lungs.
Yeah. Obviously. I think he was looking for a, is she going to be okay kind of answer. But I was just thinking as they bounce back and forth between Tara and Buffy here, neither of them look nearly pale enough for the amount of blood they've lost and for how much shock Buffy would be in and how dead Tara is.
To be fair, though, I will say, while it would have been nice if Sarah Michelle Gellar were much paler in the scene. There's a moment when the camera kind of zooms in on her face and she's just staring off into the sky.
Yeah,
like she's got the right look on her face.
Absolutely,
like
she's got that 1,000-yard stare.
She has been shot without a doubt. Like
she's definitely in shock, and it's amazing that she's still conscious, considering where she got shot. It looks like it would have popped a lung.
I'm actually really pleased with the fact that they mentioned the breath sounds and everything, but because so many times in TV shows and films you see people get shot in or around the chest or in the shoulder, and they're like, oh, I was shot in the shoulder, it's fine, or it wasn't in the heart.
The shoulder's a dangerous
you have things there.
The shoulder's a dangerous spot to get shot.
A shoulder is a very complicated joint with nerves that go to your arm.
And especially in your left shoulder, big fucking arteries.
Yeah. That
you will bleed out if that shit gets pierced.
There are actually, unsurprisingly, very few places that you can get shot and you're okay.
Yeah.
Like, there's not really many in the legs either.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
About the only places that you can get shot and probably be okay are your hands and feet. And that's mostly because that's kind of the end of the line for where that blood is.
Right.
Also, you can tourniquet that shit. Can't tourniquet a chest wound.
Yeah, no, not really. It's kind of the source. It's like, Yeah,
there's a lot of things going on in there, and your lungs take up a great deal of space in your chest cavity, and you get shot there, you're gonna drown in your own blood.
But anyway, I guess I can't be too upset that they didn't make this any more gruesome than it already is. I'm just being picky now. Like, I need my main characters to look more dead. Would you do that for me, guys? I need to feel like I'm really there.
Right.
Because they actually do an amazing job later with making the way the characters handle it very real.
This episode, and as it should, this episode has some of the best special effects of the series, in my opinion.
Oh.
The magic that Willow uses through this, and then especially the end, like, it's good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
They pulled out some stops because they were like, okay, this is the finale, guys. We got to make this shit good.
Yeah.
And it's just become iconic TV history.
Yeah.
Like, we would be a lesser species if we hadn't had this episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah. I actually can agree with that.
And the surrounding ones. Anyway.
Anyway, the scene ends with Willow banishing Osiris with a scream. Because, fuck you, you can't save the woman I love.
Yeah, I was surprised he actually made an appearance here. It plays a bit like him trying to return something to the service counter at a store. But it's been used and you don't have the receipt. And
all I got out of it was hard Zordon vibes.
Yeah.
From Power Rangers.
Yeah, except more evil.
Yeah.
Because you could definitely see...
He was a floating blue head.
You could see his gums. Like, everything else about him looked really ghosty, but then it was like, That's just a dude.
Yeah.
Because you can see his gums. I don't know. Anyway, Willow smites the god down with the power of her anguish coming out of her mouth like bat sonar. The god goes, ow, don't do that. I don't like that.
You're so loud.
Jeez, what?
I'm going away.
Hey. Stop it. So we're in the front yard with Xander and Willow. Willow asks Xander, without stopping for a heartbeat, no pun intended.
You missed the part where there's
Opening sequence?
opening sequence.
Yeah, sorry. And then there's an opening sequence.
Yes. And then you're in the front yard.
And now we're in the front yard with Xander. I hate you so much.
What?
So we're in the front yard with Xander and Willow. Willow asks Xander without stopping for a second. She asks, who did this? Well, Warren, of course, and she's off to do some murdering of her own. Xander is understandably confused. Why was her shirt covered in blood, for instance? Where is she going? What the fuck?
I'm confused by Xander. Like, he exclaims, "Oh, you're covered in blood!" Like he makes motion towards it. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, you're
says,
covered in blood.
"Oh, are you
and
okay?"
And then nothing. No, Warren did it, and then she walks away, and then the paramedic's like, "Are you coming or what?" And he's like, "Okay, I guess I will forget what's happening here."
Sure, he was confused, but he prioritized Buffy and said, okay, I'll work that out later. And it just, I find it plausible and forgivable that it didn't even occur to him that somebody else was hurt.
Yeah, which does seem valid. Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
Honestly, he's probably more in shock than Buffy is right now.
Right? Yeah. For all he knows, maybe Willow cut herself shaving. Nicked an artery.
Hell of a nick.
Yeah. So Xander gets in the ambulance with Buffy. And then we cut to Andrew and Jonathan in jail.
Where we get some tasteless prison rape jokes.
Yeah.
And Andrew being super positive that Warren will get them out. And of course, Jonathan's like, "No, you're a fucking moron." And then Jonathan, of course, yells at Andrew a little bit about them screwing him over.
He calls them out. He calls him out that they were completely setting him up and planning on ditching him.
And of course, Andrew's like, "No, we wouldn't do that.
I was gonna carry you, bitch. Please, just
like you could pick him up in the first place,
right."
And Jonathan knows that.
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic. And Jonathan's, oh God, yeah. This is the second time that I can recall in this series they use the term butt monkey.
Yeah.
But this time he means it literally, not figuratively, the way Xander said it.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm tired of being everyone's butt monkey." I think that was in the Dracula episode.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Mm-hmm. Was that the beginning of this season or last season? I think that was the beginning of this season. It's just been a really long time.
Season. That was last season. Beginning of this season was bringing Buffy back to life.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because, yeah, we got new music at the beginning of last. Okay, never mind. Anyway, Andrew's totally delusional. He thinks Warren is coming for them, well, him anyway. And also honestly thinks that they'll let his aunt bring him his Walkman. I'm like, fuck off. I already thought Andrew was a pathetic little twat, but he doesn't even have a concept of what jail is.
Right? Like he doesn't
and how bad
grasp how screwed they are.
He has no idea what the consequences of his actions are going to be.
Jonathan at least is like, "We're fucked.
Yeah. Like,
this is awful. We're never getting out of here."
Yeah. Excuse me, Andrew, your white privilege is showing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so's your weenus. Oh, and your dick is hanging out. Maybe put that back.
We cut to a demon bar where Warren walks in, big dick swinging like he's the king of the world.
Oh my God, this fucking guy.
Yeah. He's attempting to recruit people in the bar.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Warren, he's feeling expansive?
I guess.
What does that even mean? Like he intends to expand his...
I have no idea. Maybe
cartel?
Like his empire or some shit, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
Really? And you started with firing the only two people on Earth that speak to you?
Right. Yeah.
Or abandoning them at least.
Right. But yeah, he's going on and about bragging about killing Buffy, and it seems like it might be going that way. Like, oh, that's interesting, and people start listening to him.
Yeah.
And you like the barest hint that maybe he might be,
Worth listening to.
yeah.
Not for long.
Not for long, no, because then he divulges what he did, which was, kill her with a gun.
Yeah, and he said it in the stupidest way possible. He makes all this build up to it. He's like, I've delved into the dark arts, but you know what I find works? Gun. Doesn't even say a gun.
Right.
Just gun, and it sounds so stupid. So I like to think that was just a brilliant writer's choice.
Yeah.
It could have also been a great actor's choice. I don't know. Just to omit the word a.
Yeah.
Like it was that
is the kind of thing that somebody who thinks they are smarter and more clever and cooler and suave than they are would. Yeah.
It felt like a really snotty kid on the playground.
Yeah. It had the same energy as douchebags who refer to themselves in the third person.
Yeah.
But the moment he divulges what he actually did, everyone in the room starts laughing at him.
Yeah, and these are just run-of-the-mill demons.
Right. The dude next to him is just a regular vampire. No one special.
Yeah.
Just a regular vampire.
Nobody here is special, and they're just miles above this guy in social clout.
But they all start laughing at him, and he's like, what's the joke here? And the vampire tells him, well, you're fucked is what the joke is, because we just saw in the news that some woman was shot in her backyard and is gonna live through it, so you better fucking run, bitch.
Mm-hmm. And the vampire is like, I was gonna kill you myself, but now I think I'll just let the Slayer do it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? That's a cool vampire.
Yeah.
He's actually a cool guy.
What I find fascinating here is it makes perfect sense to me that Warren would walk into this scenario with a big fucking head, and like the only thing that saves him is how pathetic he is.
Right?
Like he's too pathetic for them to give a shit about.
Yeah.
It's not like if any of them want him dead that he could do shit.
Yeah, even if he had successfully killed the Slayer, they were never gonna like make him their leader.
Right. And he gives no sign that he has any weapons on him at all.
They weren't even gonna recruit him as a minion.
Yeah. But like he doesn't have magic. He can't summon things. Yeah. Those two are in jail. Mm-hmm. Like what the fuck is he gonna do? He doesn't have a goddamn robot with him.
Yeah, you cut off your only two team members who shared 2/3 of the talent of the team. Like Warren's good, arguably slightly more talented with engineering than the other two, but he still needed them.
But he's also in the position where it's like he's useless if he doesn't have the time to plot and plan.
Yeah.
Like, if this vampire is like, you know what? I am going to eat you. What the fuck is he going to do about it?
He can't handle himself in a fight. He's just going to die. He couldn't have even handled himself against Xander if he wasn't invincible.
Right. Exactly.
Xander would have kicked his fucking ass.
Oh, yeah.
In a heartbeat. Yeah, so all these demons were right about him being a dead man, but for the wrong reason, because nobody knows about Tara yet except for Willow.
I was being patient, but it took too long. I was a demon. I was a demon. You're stupid. You're stupid. This whole marriage thing, crazy. Zombies don't eat brains. Why are you torturing me? People get that wrong. I didn't ask to be all crazy.
So we cut to the magic box.
Where whole ominous thing going on here.
Willow barges in, bloody fucking shirt, asking, she doesn't need to ask at all, mind you, but still just to be polite.
Right.
Or just for exposition, whichever. Asks where the dark arts books are. And Anya's like, oh, hell no. But she fucking knows where they are.
Like, come on.
Yeah. And Anya tries to be like, well, that's a bad idea, Willow. Let's talk about this. And yeah, shit sucks. How about you don't? Please? And Willow just does a quick little flick of her wrist stopping spell that she keeps doing. It's the friend spell.
Yeah.
It's the shut the fuck up. I'm doing this anyway. I don't care what you think spell. And
It's the one harmless thing that she does this episode.
and all of these black magic books just fly off of the loft with telekinesis and right onto the round table, and the effect is actually pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it really is. And even so, rather than reading the books like a fucking normie plebe,
Yeah, my first...
she just sticks her fucking hands into it and absorbs that shit.
Yeah, that made me feel so much better. I'd completely forgotten that happened, that happens. But I was like, wow, this is going to be really anticlimactic if the rest of the episode is just Willow reading 1,000 books.
That would be funny, though.
Like, she can't read that fast.
No. She goes Johnny 5 and just starts yelling, input, and then, like, flipping the pages 1,000.
Even if she's a speed reader, that would still take longer than we have.
Yeah.
But she would have to Johnny 5 it at the bare minimum.
I actually really liked the effect they use of the words, like, flowing into her.
Yeah.
Because they, like, flow over her skin, and they did an amazingly good job of having the text conform to her skin, so it actually kind of just looks like tattoos, like, moving up her flesh.
I found myself thinking, oh man, how did they do that? That's a sign of a good fucking special effect.
Exactly. And it looked
like, I can imagine it being done better today, but
yeah.
It's pretty fucking good if it holds up,
right,
for the most part.
And most of the effects of this episode actually hold up pretty fucking well.
Pretty well.
There's a couple odd ones, but other than that, it's pretty good. But man, I wish I could fucking read like this, dude.
Yeah, I want to walk into a library and just be like, stick the words into my veins. God, that'd be so much easier.
Yeah. It's the next best thing to being in the Matrix and just being like, hit me, and download it into your fucking brain.
I know Kung Fu.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to fly this helicopter. Stat. Yeah, fuck off. So anyway, fucking amazing. And we see actual Dark Willow for the first time here. Eyes black. Her hair turns black. I actually had to turn... I didn't notice her hair turn black just now, but they ask her about it just in a little bit. Xander and Buffy do. And I was like, when did her hair turn black? Well, obviously the books. Okay.
I couldn't tell. I looked back. I couldn't tell. When we see her hair in the next scene when she goes to the hospital, her black hair looks longer than what her red hair looked to me.
Really?
Yeah. And I
didn't notice.
I went back and looked again, and it really does. And it makes me wonder.
I think it straightened out when they dyed it. And I don't think it's a wig.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, I'm like, is it a wig or is it her actual hair? Because obviously they would have to break up the scenes in a way. It's like, okay, we've done all the scenes with red hair Willow. Time to dye her hair. Yeah.
Well, her hair definitely had more volume. This is a dumb conversation. Two straight men talking about Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Willow's hair.
Hey.
Straight-ish. Anyway, straight enough that this is a funny conversation. Okay. No, her red hair had more volume, so I think it's possible.
I guess that must be it.
Yeah.
Because it looked like it was easily 3 inches longer.
To get her hair to take the black as thoroughly as it did, they would have had to have bleached it first. And maybe they used some thinner.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a fucking hair professional.
I don't know enough about hair.
Yeah, exactly.
But it just threw me that her hair looked so much longer.
I didn't even notice. I had to turn back just to see that where it turned black. So anyway, cut to Dawn finds Tara.
Yeah, Buffy's house. Dawn returns home to an empty house, door wide the fuck open.
Yeah, that's problematic at best.
I don't know about you, but if I were Dawn and I got home and found that the door was wide open, I would leave.
I would leave, yeah. I'd be like, that's a problem.
Yeah, like, red flag. There's a demon in there going to eat me.
Something.
I'm going to go to my friend's house.
Yeah, call your sister, who's a demon slayer.
Yeah.
And, well, vampire slayer, but the demons.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, just given everything that Dawn has been through,
she should know better.
I don't think she would walk into that house.
But that would have made the episode too long, and here we are. So, cut to the warlock guy
Rack. His name is Rack.
Okay, I could not think of his name, and I didn't look it up.
I looked it up. I saw this actor in something else recently, and
This guy's so good at this role.
He is.
He really brings something to it.
Well, it's this kind of role is the role he does.
Yeah, I think we had this conversation in the last episode he was in.
Probably. But like, there was a show I was watching not too long ago that he showed up in it, and I was fucking racking my brain then to figure out what did I see that guy recently in?
Were you racking your brain to remember the name Rack?
Yes. Yes. No, I just looked that one up.
Okay.
But no, Warren goes to Rack to get help, I guess.
He's there to be a sociopathic twat, but then again, that's the whole episode. That's just Warren.
I love that the ongoing joke is that nobody knows who the fuck the trio is. No one knows who he is.
Yes, like the whole episode.
And he's like, "You've heard of us." No one has heard of you.
You're nobody, son. Yeah. And it still just doesn't even sink in the whole episode. He doesn't get it. Like when the fucking black magic guy who's a walking allegory for heroin and crack dealers makes you look like you're a child and absolutely bereft of social and emotional wherewithal. I mean, not to armchair diagnose here, but I'm going to go ahead and armchair diagnose here. I think that qualifies him as a bona fide fucking antisocial personality disorder.
Probably.
Like, this fucking guy.
Probably.
This fucking guy.
I did like, Rack asks him how he found him. And he's like, well, I paid $20 to one of your customers. And he's like, oh.
Should have haggled.
You should have haggled. Most of them would have done it for $5.
Yeah. And I honestly, okay, Warren had the correct reaction to that. He's like, okay, I'll file that away. All right, thanks. Yeah, I'm stupid. I get it. My bad. But that is all that I will ever give to Warren. That is the only thing he ever said right or did right. But then he just goes ahead and continues to act like his shit doesn't stink and even insults this person that he's asking for help.
Right.
Who doesn't have to see him at all.
Well, and at this point, Warren is still like, oh my God, I gotta hide from the Slayer. And Rack is like, okay, actually, you're fucked, but not in the way you think you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're so much more fucked than you think you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, the witch is after you.
Like, you would wish that Buffy's the one who catches you.
Like,
right now.
You should be so lucky.
Mm-hmm.
You want Buffy to find you and beat you with a crowbar. That would be better.
Preferable
to Willow finding you.
Yeah, because this is where we start to kind of be introduced to this concept that people with magic's ability can sense.
Right.
Well, we've already been introduced to it with... Oh, shit, I can never think of her name. The other vengeance demon. Anya's friend.
Fuck. I can't remember now.
But we know that she can sense people's essence.
Yeah.
Especially the more pain that they're in. And this guy, Rack, is just absolutely stunned, riveted, and really into it. Just like, she is running on pure fury.
Yeah.
And it is something like I've never seen in my life. And you can just see the stars in his eyes about it. He doesn't give a shit about Warren.
You expect him to be like, oh, it tastes so good. I love the feeling. Like, I can't wait. And it's like,
yeah.
Goddamn.
Kind of like fucking Face Off with, what's his name?
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. I was going to say the one that's not John Travolta. Or is he?
Right.
Because it's Face Off. No, Nicolas Cage. Peach. I could eat a peach for hours.
That's exactly the tone that Rack has. Yeah.
Woo!
Anyway, by the end of the scene, Warren's like, okay, but can you still help me? And Rack tells him, yeah, I can help you, but I can't guarantee shit. I'll give you what I can, but good luck.
Yeah, he's like, are you hiding or fighting? Both, please.
Right.
Yeah, you can't promise anything, but Warren still goes ahead and insults the only fucking guy in the city who might be able to help him. Yeah. And he's like, okay, Nostradamus, just load me up. And I know we don't see the kind of shit that he loads Warren up with until later, but I think he gave Warren these things as a joke.
Right?
Like, he knew they weren't going to help at all. He gave him a box of toys.
No, I actually think the box of toys are Warren's, because they're all technological based, really. But I think the only thing that Rack did was make it so that when Willow was tracking Warren, she tracked the robot and not him.
He kind of did an essence spell.
That's the only thing that I see that Warren does that makes it feel like something that Rack actually gave him. Other than that, I could, like...
Maybe. I feel like the flittery wing box was a little too magical.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, we'll get there. But yeah, that's just kind of a matter of opinion at this point. So it's not really canonically...
Right. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No. So
dead is dead.
Exactly. Cut to the hospital
where Buffy is apparently having surgery in just her normal fucking hospital room.
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
I think it'd be cool if I could like sit outside the hall and just watch surgery happen. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, right. Well, I think I doubt that actually happens.
No,
even if it's emergency surgery, they still take you into a proper operating room.
Well, and you as in the bystander go fucking sit and wait in the waiting room. You don't get to watch shit.
They don't get to walk in. Granted, nothing was going to stop Willow.
Right. Well,
so
but like the nurse fucking passes Xander in the hall, then walks into the room. It's like she didn't scrub down or anything. Like,
right.
That's a very unsanitary hospital.
That's how you get an infection.
Yeah. Anyway, the Buffy is having a surgery. It's not going well. Her blood pressure is down to 80, which you need two numbers. The nurse just BP at 80. It's like, what's the second number?
Yeah.
You need two numbers.
Well, if the first number is at 80, you're having a bad time.
Yeah.
Because, that's supposed to be 120.
Yeah.
If it's 80, you're fucked. So anyway.
Then suddenly the lights flicker, and then Willow appears and tells everyone to get the fuck out.
They all comply, presumably due to her casting some kind of spell on them. She does a lot of spell casting without actually making any gestures or saying anything. It's just...
This instance is a spell in D&D called Command.
Yeah.
And when you cast it, you just can give one command to a person and they...
I guess she did tell them to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, she just magically commands them all to leave. They leave. Of course, Buffy's in the process of dying.
Yeah, she literally flatlines. And Xander's like...
how many times now?
3.
Yeah. Damn.
And Xander's like, what are you doing, Will? She's going to fucking die, which can't fault him for thinking that.
Right.
But she's like, no, she's not. And she just saunters over there and stares at her real hard. And then we see the bullet just lift telekinetically out of her.
Yeah.
And the wound heals up right behind it without lifting a finger, just with concentration. And she takes the bullet. She grabs it and musing over how small it is.
I had to rewatch this bit a number of times. I thought they actually made a mistake here because the bullet hovers in the air.
Yeah.
And Willow reaches out and grabs it.
Yeah.
And then when she brings her hand back to her and opens
her
it,
hand.
There's no bullet there.
Yeah.
I thought they made a mistake with that.
I wondered about that as well. But I waited for it.
I think she did is she absorbed the bullet like into her to like take it with her.
Yeah, I was just like, magic bag of holding?
Yeah.
We'll see about that. And yes.
I just thought like, because obviously the bullet's CG floating in the air and she's just miming grabbing the bullet out of the air. So I was just thinking, did they forget to give her the prop?
This episode's too good. They wouldn't have fucked that up. Like, definitely did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Granted, I know now, but
yeah,
even at the time, I was like, huh.
I also kind of expected her to say something about it. Oh, it's so small or something like that,
Well, she did say something about how small it was, but I think that's before she grabs it.
Does she?
Yeah. She literally has a line about that.
I was thinking she said that later when she uses that bullet.
No, it's when she takes the bullet out of Buffy.
Oh, okay.
So Buffy wakes up and looks at Willow, wondering what's wrong. Willow says she'll explain, but for now they have to find Warren, and walks out.
I'm not the key. I'm not the key. It's not like anyone's coming after me. I don't open anything anymore. You're back on the magics. But I'm fine. I'm fine. Did you kill that black guy? I'm fine. I'm fine alone.
I like how it's implied that Buffy just leaves.
Oh yeah, it doesn't
Like,
even check out.
Doesn't check out or anything, just leaves. And like the idea that like you get a patient who comes in with a gunshot wound, and which mandatory reporting for gunshot wounds.
Oh yeah.
And so the police are probably like sitting out there waiting to get a report. And then all the doctors come out of surgery and be like, well, she's dead and we were told to leave. And then suddenly the bitch walks out of the fucking room and just leaves.
You'd think they would all know Buffy just on sight at this point in time. Oh, Buffy survived? Well, that's not a surprise.
Like, why isn't... By the time the last year of high school came about, like, everyone knew something.
Yeah.
And that's why they gave her that award.
Yeah.
Why isn't it, like... They really should have started playing with that joke as, like, everyone knows.
Yeah, she's a local goddamn celebrity.
Yeah.
Everyone should know who she is. And they were even, like, referring to her as a Slayer in some ways. Joyce even said it up in front of everybody at the speech with the mayor.
You're right.
And Giles, like, shat himself. He's like, you don't fucking say that word to people. Goes his vein in his forehead. Anyway, cut to Warren at the bus station.
Yes.
He gets on a bus.
Yeah.
Cut to Xander driving.
The Xander Mobile. Apparently, that's what this car is called, the Xander Mobile.
Really?
Yeah, in the wiki.
Oh, great.
It's the Xander Mobile.
Okay.
Fun fact: this car got a parking ticket on the day Joyce died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yay.
Interesting.
Xander and Buffy are in the front seat, and Willow is in the back seat, and Willow redefines backseat driver.
I said the exact same thing. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought it. What I actually wrote was Willow is being a literal backseat driver.
Yeah.
Buffy's protesting to Willow using magic and just wants Warren to go to jail. And Buffy's like, this isn't how I want it. And Willow's like, oh, you don't get a fucking option right now, honey.
Yeah.
And I agree. I don't think she should get an option. But also, she doesn't fucking know about Tara yet.
I'm a little, like, it seems like maybe this car ride was long enough that Willow could have said something a little sooner.
Willow's very obviously doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
She's got a thing in her head, and all she cares about is doing it. She's very hyper-focused on that. And I think she knows that if she does tell them that, they're not going to help her with what she's trying to do right now. But also, there's an argument to be made that maybe they would have helped a little more. But also, They obviously didn't understand that she meant to kill Warren until after this.
That's true.
Scene.
That's true. I love the bit when, like, Willow's like, turn here. And Xander's like, turn where?
Onto what?
There's desert.
The open desert?
And then she takes over and drives the car off the road into the desert.
And there was a dirt road there.
Was there?
That they turned onto.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they turn on a dirt road. They cut across the desert to get to where the bus is. I think they crashed the car.
No, they just pulled up onto the side of the road.
Oh, did they? Willow gets out, stops the bus with magic, tells the bus to get out, but, you know.
Yeah. I was like, she talking to the bus driver? What are you going to do to the bus driver, Willow?
Like,
he didn't
I was
do anything.
expecting all of the people on the bus to, like, single file out of the fucking thing.
Yeah. No, I think it was a magical thing. She specifically was commanding Warren.
Right.
Or the essence of Warren that has been superimposed into this robot. Sorry, spoilers. Because to my surprise, he does so immediately. He just gets out and walks right to her.
Yeah.
and she immediately grabs his throat and squeezes so hard that his fucking eye pops out and sparks because it's not Warren. Unfortunately.
It's a robot.
No.
But you know, if I were Warren, I would have a robot me just hanging out somewhere just in case.
Exactly.
Like, that's smart. That's actually legitimately smart.
If I could make robots as easily as he does, I'd have a whole fucking army of robots.
Right?
I wouldn't need any of you fucking meat sacks.
Like, why hasn't he made an art? He's only made robots singular at a time. And it's like, dude, you're putting too much work per robot. Dumb each one down just a tad bit.
Just a
so
tad.
it's a little faster to build one and then start pumping them out.
And sell them.
Right?
And you don't need to rob banks.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, you're a fucking genius engineer. You
Go-
don't need to be fucking evil.
Go win a Japanese robotics competition.
Yeah, no shit.
Come on, man. Whatever.
Like, also, for fuck's sake, if you are a billionaire, apparently everyone lets you be whatever fucking gross misogynistic bastard you want to be.
Yeah, you want to be.
So-
you want to run child molestation, child rape rings? Do it.
I guess.
And you can be the president of the United
Yeah.
States.
That's what being billionaires does.
Yeah, and if there's literally anybody listening to our channel that has any problem with what we just said, get the fuck off of our channel. We don't want you here.
Yeah. Precisely.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
We're Beer with Buffy, and we approve this message.
Indeed. So Willow's a little confused that it was a robot.
Yeah.
Because she could feel his essence and realizes she's been duped. She doesn't even pause. She says, we'll find him another way. And Buffy stops her as she walks off. And then what? And Willow's like, well, then I'll kill him. And Buffy's like, no. I know you're angry, but... And Willow finally tells them about Tara.
Yeah.
Buffy still stops Willow again as she tries to walk away and is still arguing, we don't kill humans. And Willow's like, excuse me, what? What, bitch? And
You don't kill humans.
Buffy and Xander argue that there's no coming back from the black magic she's fucking around with, and it'll destroy her too. We can't let Warren do that to you, but Willow has made up her mind. She's like, oh, I'm not planning on coming back. Bored now. And she casts another spell to block them from chasing her and then disappears into thin air off camera. But the cheap way. They saved the budget
Yes.
for the good exit later.
Yeah.
For now, she just does a Batman exit.
Hey, you know what? Good on her.
And that's fine. Or an Angel exit. But Angel's really just Batman light.
Yeah.
So
Batman like.
it's fine.
Cut to Buffy's house later that night. I wonder, they couldn't have gotten on that bus to go home. Like, they're just out in the middle of the fucking desert. I wonder if they were like, hey, do any of you have a cell phone we could call a ride?
They had the car.
Oh, right, because it wasn't wrecked.
Yeah, the car was fine.
Because I was thinking it was wrecked when I wrote my notes.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Anyway, they get home. It's late. It's dark. The door is still wide open. They're looking for Dawn. Buffy finds Dawn and, just kind of hanging out with Tara's body. Mm-hmm. Like you do.
Yeah, just huddled up against the wall next to a table in shock.
The body does some gross things when you die violently.
I was thinking about that. I didn't write any crude jokes about it, though. So why don't we get it out of the way?
And all I'm saying is, like, a shooting victim, I don't think you'd want to just hang out in the room.
Oh, yeah, no. It would get smelly real quick.
Yeah. Like, and not even considering that it's probably smells like a lot of blood, which, like, you get that much blood and
You can smell it?
oh, it's all you can smell.
Interesting.
Like, it permeates everything.
Wow.
When you I've had to deal with a large quantity of blood a couple of times when I was a security guard, and it is notable when it happens.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Were you fucking draining people out?
No.
Did you have a nice little ice truck killer ring going on?
Nothing like that.
Damn.
Not that much blood, for fuck's sake. No, like a shooting victim would be more blood than I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it doesn't take that much to be fairly fucking noticeable.
Somebody have a real bloody nose day?
I mean,
Like, what happened? Why are you cleaning up this much blood, Rex?
I worked in a fucking nursing home, dude.
I need you to violate HIPAA on air for me right now, please.
I mean, no. We dealt with some falls and some really bad cuts and gashes and things like that. And, you know, when you have old people, they have thin skin, they bleed easy.
They bleed out.
And they bleed a lot.
You cook them and eat them.
No.
And, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong podcast. I have to go.
Anyway,
yeah, no,
just don't hang out in rooms with dead bodies.
If you've ever seen, I learned everything I know about dead bodies from 6 Feet Under, which is the other show that Michael C. Hall was in about dead people. And yeah, basically they make all kinds of farting noises, and they even make vocalizations because of just from gas escaping through their throats. And that can be creepy as fuck because it sounds like they're moaning.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, you don't want to just hang out in the room with a freshly dead person.
No, you really don't. Cut to a little later. The coroner is taking the body. Apparently the police have been here and gone. What's funny is I wrote "Where the fuck are the police" in my notes just as they're like, have the police finished up? And apparently Xander's like, yeah, they're gonna be there. They're gonna be here tomorrow with the yellow tape. It's like, that's not how crime scenes work.
No,
they're gonna fucking block off your entire fucking house.
Well, he did say more pretty yellow tape. So, but I didn't see any yellow tape.
No.
Anyway, yeah, they really shouldn't have even been allowed to stay in the house by themselves with Warren still on the loose.
Right.
They should have been taken into protective custody.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know.
God, this is definitely not a fucking crime procedural.
Or at least asked if they want protective police custody. Anyway.
If I were them, I would be like, I think we should go to a hotel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've still got to find Willow.
Well, yeah.
But anyway, before we get to that, I wanted to bring up this part. I kind of talked about it a little bit already, but the guy from the coroner's place comes back and has Xander sign something and tells him to call a number tomorrow. And he gives him the classic, "I'm sorry for your loss." And just this little banal bureaucratic nonsense right after somebody's died is just so jarring, but it's so real all at the same time. And I was like, damn, like it was very much the exact same vibes that we got from The Body with where Joyce died. Yes. Somebody on this writing team has experienced some deep loss and wanted us and said, you know what, misery loves company. I want to make all y'all fuckers experience it too.
Back when I worked at the senior living, we had an actual procedure for if there was a death of a resident. Specifically, we had a way of setting things up so that like coroner or funeral home or whoever's going to be picking up the body could get into the building without being seen by any residents. Mm-hmm. Because very important thing when you have that sort of place is if anyone goes out in a body bag or in an ambulance, everyone's asking. Everyone's like, you should violate HIPAA for me and me especially. What's going on? Who was it? Who
I'm still
they
waiting.
Don't got a lot going on.
Still waiting for you to do that for me on air, Rex.
No.
Well, fucking what are we even doing here?
Reviewing Buffy.
That's very literal. Anyway.
Xander points out that Warren is a dead man if Willow finds him first. And Dawn, thinking just like the rest of us, good.
Mm-hmm. And Buffy's like, oh, excuse me while I clutch my pearls. Dawn, you don't mean it. Say you don't mean it. Oh. Thoughts and prayers. Jesus is with you. Oh.
I mean, her point is valid, I think.
Who, Buffy's?
Yeah.
Everybody has valid points, but I am absolutely on Team Dawn.
yes. Dawn's stance is he should pay. He should pay. But Buffy's stance is she is the Slayer. It is not her position to enact her power on humanity. Like, magic is imperfect because they're humans. It's not of their world.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, there are limits. There should be limits.
But you know who else is human? Everybody in this room.
Right?
Dawn's like, I'll fucking do it myself. And but she does this thing where she tries to tell Dawn, oh, well, you don't really feel that way. And I'm like, that's borderline gaslighting, because Dawn, I think she's got this what she's feeling thing handled right now. I don't think that's what she needs help with. She's not shy, right. And I wouldn't be either. She's like, why don't you feel like murdering Warren right now? I think that's the problem. Xander agrees.
I think it's just a case of everyone's in shock over the situation and nobody's really thinking perfectly clearly.
True.
I think if Buffy were thinking more clear about the situation, she'd be able to articulate her stance better.
I think she articulates her stance perfectly well, and I just completely disagree with it, as I have with every time she brings it up before. Like, especially the what was going on with the episode with Spike, where she like needed to turn herself in because she thought she murdered Katrina.
Yes,
that's who it. Yeah, but it turned out to just be a setup by Warren. But even if she had accidentally murdered Katrina, I was like, no, stop it.
Right.
You don't need to take responsibility for this. It was an accident. You're just going to fuck up your life and everyone else's around you for no good reason. It's not going to bring Katrina back.
That being said, though, like, she can't, nor should she, be running around, enacting, law, taking law into her hands. Like, she really shouldn't.
Oh, I love a good vigilante, though. I think she absolutely should. Anyway, she's consistent.
Yeah,
this is very consistent.
She is consistent. That's
very consistent with her character. And she does make a good point. She says, we can't control the universe. If we could, the magic wouldn't change Willow the way it does, and we'd be able to bring Tara back.
Yeah.
And basically there's limits, and Willow's pushing them to a dangerous level. Buffy vows that Warren will be punished, and she will not let Willow destroy herself. So I'm kind of getting slowly back on board with Buffy around that part.
Yeah.
And they decide to go to the magic box for a locating spell or something, instead of, hey, we all need to go get some sleep and keep Dawn safe. But time is of the essence.
Yeah, time is of the essence.
They're not wrong about that. So,
and Buffy first says that she's going to go get a spell, and then Xander's like, I'm going with you. And then Dawn's like, I'm going to go too. And she's like, no, you're not going. Basically, they have a short little debate about, like, we don't want to leave Dawn alone. Buffy asks Dawn where you want to be that's safe. And she says Spike's.
Ha!
And I give a lot of credit to Buffy in this moment.
Yeah.
Because she knows the last thing Dawn fucking needs to be added to her fucking plate right now is the shit that happened between Spike and Buffy.
Oh, yeah. Dawn was mad at Spike, but she also had no idea what happened between them.
Well, and the attempted rape happened last fucking episode.
Like, Dawn was just mad. Yeah, I know. Dawn was just mad because Spike slept with Anya.
Yeah. She doesn't know the full extent.
Doesn't even know about
She's like, you know what? Okay, we're taking you to Spike's. And of course, Xander's like, you can't do that. But reasons.
And again, everyone has valid points here.
His point is valid. But in the end, what Buffy points out is like, I know that Spike won't hurt Dawn. I know that Spike can protect Dawn. I need to not worry about Dawn right now.
And he's also physically incapable of hurting Dawn.
Yeah, exactly. That takes guts for Buffy to be able to be like, no, like, I'm going to be okay with this decision because, like,
and she makes the point,
time is of the essence.
Yeah, she makes the point that he's the only option right now.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't even a matter of personal strength so much as hyper-focusing on the goal here, right, and deal with emotions later. And Spike she's been dealing with Spike a long time. I think she's got her Spike walls pretty well built up, even with last episode.
That way lies spooky carnival death. Carnival death. Carnival death.
Chicks, relax.
Spooky carnival death. Carnival death. Carnival death.
I'm a man, I'm a tool.
The supplies, the brakes. Whoa. Talking about raising the dead. Job well done.
Anyway, Willow at Tara's dorm room, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it's Tara's dorm room.
Seemed like it.
She uses a spell on her bloodstained shirt to use that to guide her to Warren.
Yeah, a location spell.
Rather clever. That being said, the little like blood map that's drawn on the shirt, that didn't look helpful.
He's in the woods. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, like...
But I think she could also just kind of... But she can also sense his essence.
Yeah.
And the closer she actually gets to where he is, the less he's going to be able to hide it.
Right.
In no matter how many spells Rack gives him. So, yeah, he's like in the northwest corner of Sunnydale. I didn't cross-reference that map with another... I don't know how accurate it is to the canonical
no fucking clue.
Map of Sunnydale, but Sunnydale, from everything I've heard, is a clusterfuck.
Yeah, yeah.
It does not make sense. So whatever. So we cut back to Spike's lair.
Or is it Clem's lair?
Currently Clem's lair. Because if he wasn't squatting there for Spike, Spike might lose it. It's a nice lair.
Yeah.
Clem is very startled at someone walking in. He's watching some TV. He's like, what did he say? Holy bats or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Suffering bats. I don't know.
He points out that, like you said, if he weren't squatting here, then it'd get taken by someone else. But also, it has TV.
Also, it has a TV.
Yeah.
That's a very nice... What do you call those things?
Perk? Perk?
No,
amenity?
No, the buildings where they bury people,
Crypt.
Crypt, I guess. There's one that starts with an M.
Mausoleum.
Mausoleum, that's right. I was like, mortuary? No. Whatever. Mausoleum, that's the one I was looking for. It has cable. Only in Sunnydale.
Yeah.
Or, no, he's probably just got a good antenna. Wow.
Well, I remember he, like, sold some stuff or something to get it installed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, and of course,
remember.
Spike would be stealing cable.
Yeah.
He's not paying monthly for this. Go, Spike. He's probably even got fast internet for the time.
Yeah, right? He has one of those like jailbreaked cable boxes that get you all the channels.
Oh, that sounds so nice. Oh, I want one. I mean, I would never do that.
But also, it's fucking cable. Fuck cable.
Yeah, all the fucking commercials.
Yeah.
That now they're just bringing back to everything, even though you fucking pay for it so that you don't have commercials.
Right.
They're like, but then we don't get ad revenue. Anyway, so Clem's actually trying to be a real good host. I think he would be a great host if this had been planned. He's offering them tea, snacks, liverwurst. I don't even know what liverwurst is.
Not good.
Doesn't sound good.
It's made of liver.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is it kind of like a sausage, but instead it's made of liver?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
It's like a Frank type of thing situation.
I don't know. I've seen it in a couple different forms. I've seen it like in a sausage-esque form.
I haven't had liver in a long time. I imagine it's really not that bad.
Ugh.
Yeah?
I hate liver.
I only ever tried it once, and I don't remember anything about it. Anyway,
I can't get over the smell of it. The smell of liver cooking is fucking awful. It smells like blood.
Interesting.
It just smells like...
And as
like
previously
blood.
established, that's not a good smell.
It is not.
You don't like it. So Clem informs them that Spike left town for a while. Buffy asks if Dawn can stay with Clem anyway for a bit. Clem is totally cool with that. Dawn doesn't want to, but finally is like, okay, fine.
Yeah. I mean, she has this moment where she like looks at Clem and she's like, he's trying so hard.
I can't hate that big wrinkly teddy bear.
And he is. He seems like such a sweet man.
He is. He's such a goof.
Yeah.
And very nice. if you don't like Clem, you're a bad person. That's all there is to
From
it.
there, we cut to somewhere in Africa.
Yeah, in seems like a desert, probably the Sahara or something.
The wiki says that the person who speaks to Spike here is speaking dialect of Ugandan.
Oh,
So
okay.
It's probably around Uganda.
All right. I'll defer to that then. Yeah, so Spike goes into a cave. He's looking at some glyphs on the wall. Or maybe not glyphs, but pictures. Glyphs is...
He calls them finger paintings.
Finger paintings. Adorable, yeah. But I think Spike sure has the right attitude here. I'm dripping with sarcasm, by the way, when I say that. Because when he's talking to this demon that just hangs out in this cave in Uganda, apparently, he keeps saying shit like, bitch thinks she's better than me, and bitch is going to see a change. Just keeps calling her a bitch. And I'm like, you're really proving her right.
Right.
Every time you open your mouth,
Yeah.
Spike. And this demon's like, motherfucker, you don't have what it takes.
Yeah, and specifically states that he wants to return to his former self.
Yeah.
Now, we all know that this is him getting his soul back.
Right.
But I did not remember how much they made this sound like, no, he's trying to be the big bad again.
Yeah, see, they were keeping it ambiguous because I was like, wait, does he want to be his former vampire self, or does he want to be William who writes bad poetry?
And he's going for William who writes bad poetry.
Right.
And, like, this is one of those things where Spike with a soul is better than Angel with a soul.
Okay.
And that is a hill I have fought on for a long time, because there is a vast difference between the vampire with a soul who was cursed and the vampire with a soul who fucking sought that shit out.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like, there's no part of Angelus that's like, yeah, give me a soul.
And also, I'm going to save it for our next episode of Ale with Angel, but I'm developing some opinions about both the character and the show itself of Angel.
Right.
That he's just written like an angry, abusive father, and they're all terrified of him. I've got more on that next episode.
Okay,
just
yeah.
a teaser. We don't need to get into that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Spike's talking to this demon, and this demon immediately tries to take his man card away, and Spike's like, "Oh yeah, well, nuh-uh." And so the demon's like, "Do these trials, pussy." And Spike's like, "Okay, I will. Then can I have what I want?" And I'm sorry, my fucking accent is way off. I'm so sorry.
You are way off.
So
today.
sorry. I'm speaking Cockney. Please punch me. Any UK people, if you ever meet me, for that moment specifically. And yeah, this guy's like, "You used to be a legendary warrior, and now you've been castrated." I'm like, man, he really knows how to go for the throat.
Yeah.
Or
And
the,
I mean,
or the balls.
they've used the neuter euphemism for Spike a long time now.
That's true. That's true. But I think he's just goading Spike to make sure he really wants it.
Right.
And then, of
Like-
course, it sounds like there's some fighting trials or whatever that he has to do.
Oh, yeah.
I wondered for a second, is this demon the same one from Angel that was the Hell Guardian?
No.
What was his name?
I don't fucking
Something
remember.
really banal.
Yeah.
Normal, like Pete, but not Pete.
Dale, maybe?
It's got Dale
Yeah.
energy.
Yes.
But that's
it's got
not it.
Dale energy.
I want to say there's a K in it.
I don't fucking remember. Kip. Yes.
It's very close to that. I think
No,
we're still wrong.
I think it's Kip. I'm going to fucking look
Okay,
it up right
look it
now. You were close. It's Skip. So I will give you credit. You were
Skip.
a hell of a lot closer than
I had
me.
3 or 4 letters, and I didn't even have a 4th letter. So you know what? I was still 100% right.
You at least were not wrong.
Yeah,
There you go.
wasn't even wrong.
I don't think
I was wrong by omission of a single letter.
it is Skip. I think maybe it's just the same breed of demon as Skip.
Possibly.
Because the silhouette looked very Skip-like.
Yeah. No, I'm also of the mind that it was not Skip, but I sure would have loved if it was.
That would have been cool.
That would have been great.
I do wish they maybe had done a bit more crossover like that.
Yeah.
Like with the little side characters, I think would have been funny.
Mm-hmm. But also, might have lost the gravitas of Spike doing this whole dramatic thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, cut back to the magic box.
Yes, where Xander is helping Anya sort of limber back up from being, I guess, stunned or something.
Uh-huh. It seems to be the first civil interaction they've had in several episodes.
They discuss sort of the scenario of what happened. Anya points out that...
but she knows.
Yeah, she knows. She points out that Willow said something about Tara.
Mm-hmm.
But then she expresses to Xander that she can feel Willow without a locating spell because, she senses vengeance.
And it's overwhelming.
And, Xander's like, is that like a lingering thing from the vengeance demon days? And she's like, no.
Not exactly. And apparently from this extremely vague, subtle exchange, Xander can surmise that Anya is again, now, currently, a vengeance demon.
Well, and he asks since when, and her response is, you know when. And it's like, yeah, don't be a dumbass, Xander. You know fucking when.
I just thought it was an impressively subtle exchange for him to correctly guess at what she was getting at. So I couldn't have done it, but you know what? TV show. TV does things. Anyway, Buffy enters, and they all get on the same page. There's quite a bit of dialogue dedicated just to, hey, everybody knows everything that's going on now. And Xander suggests that Anya goes to Willow to do her vengeance thingy, but Anya's like, no, she doesn't want my help.
No.
She wants to do it herself.
Yeah, she wants that hands-on vengeance, that homemade, just like her mama used to make.
Oh, yeah. All for Mo. Exactly. But Anya agrees to help find Willow.
Not for them, but for Willow.
For Willow. Yeah, she's like, fuck you guys. I don't know why. Well, obviously, fuck Xander.
Yeah.
You don't need an excuse to say, hey, fuck Xander. Not in the
She's already got the best one she needs.
Absolutely. I don't know why she's upset with Buffy, though. Is she?
I don't know.
Whatever. Anyway, so she's like, yeah, she's near Warren. She's in the woods. As we saw as confirmed by Willow's shirt spell. It's really more of a blood spell on a shirt.
Yeah.
But you know what? Fuck it. It's the shirt spell. Can only be done with a shirt.
And blood.
Yeah. Whatever. Find some red dye 5 or something.
We cut to the woods where Willow is near Warren.
Mm-hmm.
She Terminator chases
I just want to back us up in the worst way possible.
Okay.
I mean, we're all full of blood, okay? But it takes a lot of work to make a shirt. You got to pick the cotton. You got to know how to sew.
You got to weave that shit.
So I think it's well deserved being called the shirt spell.
You know what? I will give that one to you.
All right.
I will give that one to you.
I couldn't let that one go. All right. Now, what were you saying?
Cut to Willow being,
I'm not
in the woods with Warren.
editing any of that out.
No, that's fine. Cut to Willow being in the woods with Warren, where she is casually Terminator chasing him through the forest.
No, she's fucking Michael Myers chasing him through the forest.
But she's not Russian.
Calmly following. Yeah. Well, okay, she's kind of doing a T-1000, but T-1000 ran sometimes.
Yeah.
Quite a lot, actually. But every now and then there's this slow, inevitable doom scary shit going on.
My favorite behind the scenes factoid about Terminator 2 is that the actor who played T-1000,
Robert Patrick.
Yeah, he specifically trained to run breathing through his nose so that he could do those scenes.
Oh.
That's just him being fucking awesome.
Oh, I remember here. Yeah, he had to train a lot to be able to do that scene where he's chasing the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
now remember when movies took effort?
But also the added bonus to that factoid is the first couple of times they shot that, the car wasn't going fast enough. He was
running
catching
too
up
fast.
too easy.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Anyway,
we must go faster.
she is chasing him
We
through
really
the
need
woods.
a crossover of Terminator 2 and Jurassic Park now with Jeff Goldblum. With Terminator chasing Robert Patrick specifically chasing the Jeep instead of the T-Rex.
Oh my God. I don't if I had
Somebody can
any
edit that
skill
together.
for video editing, I would do that.
Oh, someone can make. You know what? We can just make a cheap meme out of it.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Somebody make that meme, please.
Anyway, she's just chasing him through the forest. He axes her in the back. It doesn't take.
He asked her a question.
Yes.
And she didn't like it.
No. She doesn't like climb to her feet. She just does the reverse like board.
There's a reverse
standing.
vampire out of the coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty creepy.
And then turns around and then just casually pulls the axe out of her back.
Yeah. Axe not gonna cut it. No pun intended?
No, I think that was very pun intended.
It still wasn't as good as if he had said, "Excuse me, I need to ask you a question," or something.
Yeah.
We're like supervillains. I'm using the Empire's revised designs.
This mummy hand has ceased to be.
It is an ex-mummy hand. Stop touching my magic bone.
But then...
So he runs.
Yeah, he runs. He hits her with some sort of like jelly thing.
Not yet. No, the next thing that he does is the little snitch box.
Oh, right, yeah.
With the hummingbird wings.
It's a box. It's like 4 by 4 inches.
Ish, yeah. It's bigger than a snitch, but it's the same idea.
And it has wings. And it flies at her and explodes.
For all of you people who rightfully do not know or like anything about Harry Potter because what's her name is a turf, a snitch is a little golden ball with little fluttery not butterfly, the hummingbird wings, and it flies around. Just like this box.
Yes.
There. Now we're all on the same page. I'm glad we had this conversation.
Good.
Are you?
No.
I'm starting to be not glad that we had this conversation.
Yeah, let's move on. The box flies at Willow and explodes.
Yeah.
And doesn't do anything. Mm-hmm. Because Warren is useless. No, I actually think you're right. I think Rack gave this to him, and they are all just like
as a
party
joke.
Tricks.
Yeah.
They're just jokes.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me think of the Robin Williams stand-up where he's going on about golf, and he's like, at the end, we'll put a little flag to give you fucking hope.
Exactly. That whole fucking golf bit that he does is genius. We don't have time for that.
I used to have that memorized.
No, put shit in the way.
I used to have that memorized once.
Fuck bowling. Yeah. No, I definitely did too. Grew up with that shit.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So
I miss
anyway,
that son of a bitch.
So this thing, what?
I miss that son of a bitch.
Oh God, yes. So the explosion literally freezes into like this bubble and shatters like it's water or something. I don't know, but it's magic.
She freezes it and shatters it.
Yeah, exactly. And she just continues walking calmly through the woods. And he keeps running, and she appears in front of him suddenly, face blank, eyes pitch black. And he's just like, oh, a cute trick. I'm like, no, you're fucking dead, bro.
You're terrified.
He starts to try to talk his way out of it with the old, oh, it was nothing personal bullshit.
Right.
Quote of the day here. Oh, so instead of killing my best friend, you killed my girlfriend. And I was like, very succinct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to fucking claim it's an accident.
Argue your way out of that one, fuckface. So he trips. He pulls another thing out of his bag.
Yeah, this is the jelly thing that he throws
and
at
he
her.
chucks it at her, yelling, "Capture!" And I'm like, wait, the fact that these things need command words with them.
This one's like a fucking Pokeball, apparently.
Yeah. And it's just some weird jelly shit that wraps around her, just around her torso at first, but then it kind of encapsulates her whole body.
And then she, like, melts it, I guess.
Yeah, it takes her all of 10 or 15 seconds to just burn right through it.
I mean, it slows her down slightly, I guess.
It gives him 10 or 15 seconds more before he's dead. Yeah. She casts one little spell that makes some vines tie him up and leaves him in a perfect flaying X position.
Yeah.
And he's still just stupid enough to act like he's somehow in control.
Yeah, I can't tell if he's trying to be brave or if he's just that stupid or just filled with that much raw, mediocre man audacity.
I think mostly the second one, but also, yes, I think he's trying to bluff his way through it the same way that they train people who are captured to rattle the cage of their captor.
I guess. But he starts spouting misogynistic bullshit at her and like claiming that he's powerful and shit. And it's like, dude, you're fucking strung up, you dumbass.
As soon as he's fucking tied up, he's like, "You're really asking for it, you know that?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm asking for it?" And he's like, "I'm gonna walk away from this, and when I do, you're gonna beg to go with your little girlfriend." And she realizes in this moment that Tara wasn't his first kill, and she casts the spell that conjures an image of Katrina that just goes right ahead and haunts him while he's trapped there.
I'm pretty positive she's outright reading his mind.
Oh, basically, yeah. So this ghost of Katrina is saying she should have strangled him in bed when she had the chance, would have done the world a favor. Warren begs Willow to make her go away, but he says it. He doesn't even say her. Make it go away. Right. And he keeps saying impotent little things like, "I'm serious." And... Oh, are you serious? Oh, he's serious.
He's so serious.
Super ethereal, you guys. And it's just so fucking laughable. Like, you really don't get it, do you?
Like, you are as fucked as fuck can be, buddy.
You're so
like,
fucked. Like, I want to liken this to a recent episode of the new Dexter, but I don't want any spoilers.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. This is a 20-year-old show. Dexter, that episode of Dexter literally came out a week ago. So never mind.
We don't want. We're not going to spoil anything.
Didn't say anything about it. So she rips his shirt open with magic, of course. Otherwise, it might be a little too sexy. And she pulls Buffy's bullet out from her magic bag of holding,
and then she shoots him as slow as possible.
Complete slow motion. She just hovers it in front of him, and full narration. And just starts to slowly push it through him, describing how painful it will be and how it's going to rupture his internal organs and his nervous system's going to blow out when it hits his spine. Warren's crying for her to stop, and then she fucking sews his mouth shut. She just wants him to feel powerless.
Yeah.
Completely powerless, and it's perfect. She continues describing how long it's going to take. Another quote of the day here. Willow says, "One tiny piece of metal destroys everything. It ripped her insides out. It took her light away. From me, from the world. And now the one person who should be here is gone. And a waste like you gets to live." No, he doesn't.
Yeah. She's in the process of fixing that right now.
This whole scene is just gold. I want to pick so many more lines, but I'm just picking the ones that really hit the hardest. And so she keeps asking if he can feel it. Can you feel it now? And she finally removes the lips sewn shut spell, and he finally starts begging with some actual humility.
Yeah. Like he is out full on pleading for his fucking life.
He's finally like, "Okay, you're right. I'm a bad person. Like, actually, and you please just let me go to jail. I just want to go to jail."
And then
he's begging for jail.
Yeah, right? And then this is when Anya, Buffy, and Xander show up.
Oh, I got one more quote of the day.
Go.
Warren says, "Oh, and when you get caught, you'll lose them too. Your friends. You don't want that. I know you're in pain, but bored now.
Bored now. And let me tell you, the costume effects they used for the fucking skinless body.
Yeah.
Chef's fucking kiss, my friend. It was really good.
Yeah, so she flays the skin off his motherfucking goddamn body in one quick swipe. I couldn't tell, he looked like he was chopped off from the waist down. I
think that's just with the framing. Because they obviously they weren't going to show anything.
Okay.
As far as waist down. I think maybe.
But that would have only been on the sides for it not being.
Yeah, true.
What is it, 3-4 or 4?
4-3.
4-3 aspect ratio. So, yeah, I don't know. I didn't look too closely, but I kind of clocked it for a second.
When I was looking up some other information about this episode, I saw some behind-the-scenes images of this skinless setup.
Yeah.
And it's really fucking good, man. It's really good.
Cool. Yeah, I wouldn't blame them if they had only made the torso part of the prop, and yeah, it might have just been a framing fuck up.
But, like, and he's glistening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
like, it looks pretty fucking like what a person would look like if they had their skin flayed off.
And then she makes his body burst into flames.
Well, so the Scoobs, Buffy and Xander and Anya, they happen in on this just before Willow does this. In fact, I think she does it because they dropped in.
She's like, oh, I can't play with my food anymore.
And they are just gobsmacked at what they've just witnessed. Xander's like, oh my God. Buffy's like, what did you do? And then the body goes up in flames and Willow disappears in a wisp as she says with satisfaction, one down.
Yeah.
Gerarg.
Buckle up, Rupert.
Because I've turned pro.
Uh-oh, Daddy's home. I'm in wicked trouble now.
No, honey. I am the magic. She's your big O, wasn't she, Warren? Not until you killed her. You get off on it. You had a mad on for the Slayer. Oh, honey. I am the magic. Oh, honey. I get off. If you're looking for me, now's not a great time. Amateur. 6 years as a sideman. Fly, my pretty fly. I get to be the Slayer.
Bored now.
No, honey. I am the magic.
You know what I think would have really, really hammered it home, though? If they just put a moment, just one short little moment between the skin being ripped off and bursting into flames where he just screamed.
Or something to show that he was still alive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just
for a moment.
Just to know that he's experiencing the pain of his skin being gone.
Yeah, just like a little vocalization. See his face shake or something. Wow, we're sadistic fucks. Yeah, I'd kill a man if I hated him enough. What about you, Rex?
Yeah.
Wow.
Got a quote of the day?
Skipping right over how you felt about this episode?
I wanted to do that last.
What, you got to pee or something?
No, I wanted to do quote of the day and then how I felt about the episode after, because that's going to be a longer bit.
Okay, fine. I mean, it always is, and then we do whatever. Changing up the goddamn format.
Yes.
Bruh.
Got to keep it, fresh and real and buzzwords.
All right. I'm just going to pick the obvious one. Bored now.
God damn it.
Ha!
I wanted to pick that one.
No. Bad Rex.
It's the best fucking line.
Oh, it's pretty good. There's some good stuff leading up to it though. All right. So I'm going to change my quote of the day to so instead of killing my best friend, you killed my girlfriend, and you can have bored now.
Yay.
There we go. Problem solved. You're welcome.
I did not remember the bored now quote And like it was that moment when she said it, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't know they brought it back. I always thought it was just alternate universe Willow.
Oh, she fucking, it's the perfect tone and delivery and everything. Obviously same actress, but like
yeah.
But just it's so bored now.
Yeah, and just that the writing of bringing sweet innocent Willow full circle into evil vampire alternate universe Willow was genius. And now we've
alternate universe vampire Willow was evil and gay. This one's evil and gay.
Yeah.
There we go. Full circle.
That's just who she really was, I guess. Or I don't know. We're all capable of crazy, crazy things.
I mean, yes.
Depending on circumstances.
How'd you feel about this episode, Josh?
Well, I think this was the most satisfying episode of Buffy possibly to date. It flowed. It really, really flowed.
I would have a hard time naming a better one. I feel like maybe there is competition for it, but
there absolutely is. This one is really high up there, probably top 3 of the heavy episodes.
Yeah.
It certainly doesn't qualify as one of the... there's no goofiness in this episode.
This is hands down one of the best paced episodes of the series.
Yeah.
Because when we got to the end of it, like, I'm like, what? Holy shit, we're done all...
Yeah.
Like, that's the ending?
This episode shows what they can accomplish when they spend the entire episode focusing mostly... like 90% on one line of events.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to smash too much shit into 42 minutes.
Like, if they had cut out the bit with Andrew and Jonathan in jail, that improved things a little bit. That's the only bit that, like, says to me, oh, that they didn't really need to be in there. Like, everything else felt like it needed to be there.
I still liked the way that scene with them in jail led into, with its juxtaposition to Warren. It really helped. It helped me hate Warren even more than I already did.
Right?
I was like, man, this guy is... like, if we had just seen him in the bar, we'd be like, oh, what a dick.
Yeah.
But since he's in the bar, when he should be helping his fucking friends...
Right. Hard air quotes friends.
Hard air quotes friends. But
no,
you're
he's definitely
not
right.
even thinking about them.
Yeah. I'm really in... like, I don't remember what happens in the next 2 episodes at all.
They definitely could have made the scene with Andrew and Jonathan shorter. Cut the butt monkey line.
Yeah.
Cut the
references
shit about
to
Andrew's
jail
aunt.
Cell rape. Just let's cut
maybe
that out.
not after the attempted sexual assault episode.
Yeah.
Maybe tone it down. Yeah, they could have made that scene a lot more succinct and bought themselves a minute elsewhere. But it is what it is.
But, and they didn't really need another minute elsewhere. It
No,
was
not really.
all well packed together, and like there wasn't a moment where I'm like, oh, this is dragging.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only moment that felt dragging was, well, Willow took her time with that bullet. And you know what? That just made it better.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes a slow pace is what you need.
Aside from the only bit where I'm like, man, I kind of wish Skinless Warren screamed a little, I don't have any other additives.
Yeah, I'm with you. That is those things we just mentioned. Are the only things that I would have maybe liked to have seen changed.
All I'm saying is that if Warren screamed a little after getting his skin ripped off, it would have like upped the level of intensity of the last bit of that scene by 3 notches at least. Like that, because like already what they had there on screen was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm out of breath now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But if they had done that, it would have been like way over the...
Yeah.
Yeah, would have blown me away.
Speaking of scenes that leave you breathlessly shocked, I know I've told you about it a couple times already, but the TV show Evil on Paramount It can be a little ambiguous about where they're going with the plot line sometimes, but they have some of the most fantastic jump scares. And I don't like... Actually, no, I don't even qualify them as jump scares. Just legitimate scares. Creepy as fuck shit. Watch that show. I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking to
I understand.
People in general. You do whatever you want, Rex. I'm telling people to watch the show Evil. Evil!
And I don't begrudge that people like you're not alone in the like here's this show you should watch. Here's this movie you should watch. And don't get me wrong. I want to. I'm just busy. And I have a book to write.
Like so much TV. I can just sit around and just go, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, that was kind of entertaining. Oh,
yeah.
All right, that was satisfying. All right, okay. But very few things make my scalp tingle and make me go, what the fuck did I just see? Evil has done that to me twice now.
Nice. And yeah, that's the feeling I got at the end of this fucking episode.
Yeah.
Like, I even knew what was coming. Like, I knew.
Yeah.
I knew that she killed Warren. I even remembered that she skinned him.
Yeah.
But it still hit me. I did not remember the board now line, and that sold it, man.
Yeah.
It sold it so perfectly.
Gold.
Oh, I'm excited for the next 2 episodes of the show.
Oh, absolutely. But we have to do Angel first. Oh, jeez.
We'll get there.
What have we done to ourselves? Jeez.
Jeez.
All right. Well, shit, guys. I think this has been another episode of Beer with Buffy. Don't forget to follow us on Blue Sky. Like us on Facebook. For now, I'm probably going to get off of there once I finish scrubbing through the last 10 or so years of my timeline to make sure there's nothing on there that will make the Nazi regime want to murder me. And there's a lot of it.
I just deleted it all.
You can't just delete it all. Deleting your account doesn't delete it all.
Well, I know.
They can still access everything on there if you didn't manually delete each post. Anyway, Facebook, still a thing for now, because I'm on there. Rex is not, though. Don't forget to review us on iTunes. It's good for stuff with the algorithm. It could help us in stuff. And if you do a written review, once we get to 100 reviews, we are going to give away another hoodie.
And if you email us with your written review, we will send you a free sticker.
And there were a couple of people that helped me get some clips of lines from episodes to use for our music. I still owe you a 50% off coupon to the store. Let me know if you want to claim that.
You know who you are.
You know who you are, and I will know if you're not one of them.
Yes.
So it's not an open invitation. If you would like to just buy some of our stuff, go to www.beerwithbuffy.com/shop or just .com. And there's links to the store. Patreon.com/beerwithbuffy is a great place for you to go to just give us your money without getting any physical things in the mail about it. If you would like to do that, you can join the ranks of other people who also enjoy doing that, whose names we say at the beginning of every episode. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email us at beerwithbuffy@gmail.com. Or you can leave us a voicemail at 269-743-0783. And you can also text that number. Big shout out to Adam Danis for all our new transition music. It's really good. Yay.
I haven't heard it yet.
You should do that.
Yeah.
This has been Beer with Buffy. I'm Josh.
I'm Rex. Have a good night. Bored now.
Keanu Speed, Rex.
Reeves be with you.
Wow. Lives depend upon you. I make allowances for your years, but I expect a certain amount of responsibility, and instead of which you enslave yourself to this cult.
You don't like the color?
You have a sacred birthright. You were chosen to destroy vampires, not to wave pom-poms at people.
Why can't you people just leave me alone?
You are the Slayer.
Go ahead.
I'm a watcher. I haven't the skill.
Oh, come on.
By Common sense. Common sense. Common sense. Werewolves, incubi, succubi, everything you've ever dreaded was under your bed, but told yourself couldn't be by the light of day.
One girl in all the world.
Common sense.
One girl in all the world.
Common sense. It was a bit, British, wasn't it?
Wait, what have we done? Why are we watching this?